What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Detroit Love, with another video. As I promised, I would reveal, whatever the term is I'm looking for, the new modified haunted house Toyshock pinball machine. From the outside, it's not a whole lot of difference. So I thought I would introduce you to it by showing you what's inside, because that's what's different, and not inside from the mechanics, as we'll get to that. This fan in here just plugs in to the power strip, keeps it from overheating. I bought some new fans that I'm thinking about putting in the back and maybe one in the bottom, but not sure how that's gonna look. It's pretty tight in here. All the stuff gets crammed together. You know, there's a lot of heat. So we have, because that's what's different, and not inside from the mechanics, as we'll get to that, because it's just a PC with a video board and a fan to keep it cool, yada yada yada. But what's important is, what can you play in this new modified Toyshock digital pinball machine? So let's get it started. So this interface that you're looking at is called the Pinball X. So this would take place from the arcade one-up world. Think about it from the RetroPie. RetroPie is the interface that allows you to navigate to your games without having to, be at the main level or at the OS level. So you turn this thing on, it powers up to Pinball X, and you're presented with this interface. Very beautiful interface. You got the back glass graphics, you have the play field graphics, and it gives you information about the games. Now you have to set that stuff up. You can subscribe to this service called Game EX, and it go to the web and automatically download things for you. You can install this little video recording program into your directory, and then you can say create videos, and it just automatically fires up and loads up the games and gives you graphics. So as you can see here, this game doesn't have a video for the play glass. This one does. So you see it's moving, it's animated, and so that's much more exciting to view than just a static picture. And so the way it works is you simply have your pinball controls to navigate through the system. So right now it's in a sort of like an attract mode, and it's just scrolling through the games on a predetermined timer, just to keep your arcade lively. So if I had all my arcade machines on, I would have all these arcade sounds going on, because they also go into a screensaver mode and show off the games. So this is no different. It's going to do the same thing. So I'm not touching it. It's just going through the cycle. You can see on the bottom here that there's the next game over is sort of the previous games, and the next games are highlighted. So if I use the flipper buttons, it'll navigate through, and you see. So we'll just talk about some of the things that you see here. So this graphic here, Back to the Future here, is what they call the wheel graphic. And so as you going through this wheel of games, that is a transparent transparent logo that comes over and is presented above the play field. So in this case, it's just this Dirty Harry is just a play field picture. With this one, this is a play field video. So you can have pictures or video depending on how fancy you want it. So let's just go through the game so you see what we have. So the beginning is AC/DC. Really nice table. This is the premium version. Attack from Mars. And you see you can have the recording of the DMD, the dot matrix display, on your Pinball X interface. It's called a front end. So you can have it as nice as you want. You can have, you'll notice up here, it's kind of hard to see, but it'll give the name, which system is in, and any other details that you say, the year of the table. You can see at the very bottom, there's 35 tables that are on this machine so far. Every time you see me, it's going to be more because I add a couple each day. Back to the Future, probably the first video you saw when this was all sitting on the table. It's just a PC. Batman, I'll do a full demo of this and a gameplay of this at the conclusion of this video. Cactus Canyon, you can see the train moving. So some of the games have what they call toys. There's also a bad guy up at the top that you get to hit him with the ball and the head bobbles. Captain Hook, this is an old school game, just to have a few of those on here. Circus Voltaire. And I'm going to the doctor on Monday again, so. A Creature from the Black Lagoon. It'll actually show a little video on this little area here. That's the actual lagoon. The creature will appear there. Deadly Weapon. Pretty cool table. Diner Dash, or just Diner, sorry. Dirty Harry. Pretty basic game, but who doesn't like Clint Eastwood? Elvira and the Party Monsters. Elvis. Elvis has a little character that'll dance. It's pretty cool. Good music, obviously. Family Guy. A lot of animation in there. A lot of little toys of each character. A little pinball section here. If you spell the word pinball, you get to play Stewie's little tiny version of the pinball. Pretty cool. Funhouse, definitely one of my favorites. I prefer this. This guy is demented. It's a pretty cool table. Ghostbusters. I can never remember. I had two on here. I don't know if this is the old school one. I think I got rid of Slimer. I'm going to have to put that one back on. This is the old school one. There's also an updated Slimer version. I think I deleted it. I'll have to put it back on. Haunted House, that's just a feature table. And the only table from the original 12 that's on here so far. High Speed. Jaws, this is pretty cool. And this table is actually slimmer than any of the other ones. And the ball is much smaller, but it plays very well. Someone redid the graphics. Got this girl kind of nude, but she's hidden by the splashes. As Jaws takes a bite out her behind, looks like. Pretty cool graphic. Lethal Weapon. Iconic movie from my early years. Metallica. This is the premium Monsters version. This one was crazy. It's a pretty cool game. This is actually a 4K pinball, which plays no problem on this table, so that's pretty cool. I thought it might be sluggish because it was built for such high graphics, but seemed to play without a problem. Monster Bash, No Fear, Dangerous Sports, Scared Stiff, Six Tales of Terror, Shrek. This is basically the same table as Family Guy, just with the Shrek characters for the most part. Fun to play. The commentary is hilarious. The little character. Audio. Star Trek. The Next Generation. Strikes and Spares. I'm assuming this one has a version that's not displaying this new gal, but gotta be naughty sometimes. This is an old school pinball. Terminator 2 Judgment Day. The jury's still out on this one. It looks cool. I have a couple of the ball floats every now and then instead of adhering to gravity, so I don't know if that's intentional or a bug, but I'll keep an eye out on that one. Addams Family. This one too, I have to maybe look at getting a different version. Now, as you're installing these tables, you'll notice that there are quite a few versions, and so you'll see with the ROM, there'll be different ROMs, there'll be different modifications of the tables. And this one, I think there's an issue with it. There's an issue with Thing when it goes to retrieve the ball. It can't get the ball, so it just gets stuck. So that's definitely a problem. Otherwise, it's a pretty cool table. I'll have to upgrade that one to see if I can find one that works. Flintstones, the movie. Walking Dead. This definitely is a pretty cool table, no doubt. From the graphics, from the gameplay, definitely one you want to have on your cabinet. Theater of Magic. I just loaded this yesterday, played it once. It's pretty crazy because the ball sort of transforms as you get through certain areas of the playfield. There's a big giant magic chest up there that is animated in 3D and it does some crazy things, so that one's pretty slick. Tom and Jerry. I got to get some music for the table here. It doesn't have any. But this one plays pretty good. It's just, there's a lot of areas that they have a lot of these little bumpers that makes it almost impossible to get into any other area other than just that backyard bash. So that one I like. One of the cartoons I grew up watching almost every Saturday. Love Tom and Jerry. It's just a little difficult because it's hard to get the balls through those little tiny holes. They're almost like mouse holes. They're so small. But a cool table. Tron, nice graphics in here. Audio as well. Graphically, this looks cool. From the playfield as well as the back glass. Twilight Zone, I hadn't played a whole lot just yet. But Twilight Zone, my wife loves Twilight Zone, so she'll definitely come down here and play this one. But this is iconic. Grew up watching Twilight Zone whenever it came on. So couldn't have a table without the Twilight Zone in there. And there we go, back to AC/DC Premium. All right, guys, so I'm going to conclude this. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Help us grow. If you like seeing these videos, it's encouraging to know that you're out there, that you're interested, and that's what the subscriptions help to identify that people are interested in coming back and seeing it. Comment, what table did you like best here? Which table would you like to see a demo of? Are you going to modify yours? Are you going to build a cabinet? Are you going to buy a kit? Or are you just going to enjoy watching videos? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, guys, hopefully I'm not sick anymore when you see me or hear from me. Until next time, guys, I'll see you on the web. Enjoy this demo of Batman, The Dark Knight.